What is going on? Welcome back to my channel. It is Sunday, March 1st, and today I wanted to talk about work-life balance a little bit. So this is a question that I get often at work, and it's how do I balance going to school full-time and working full-time while having a family, hitting the gym. Most people don't know that I'm trying to do this social media stuff, so this is just like another thing to add to the list of things that I have to do. And it really comes down to just sacrificing things that aren't going to benefit me in the long run. So you have to remember that every action, or how can I put this? No action is neutral. So it's either taking you closer to your goals or it's pulling you away from them. And I try to do my best to distinguish the two. So like, I'm not out partying. I'm not hanging out with friends. I'm not just hanging out at home or anything, just drinking or whatever. Like everything that I do, I try to make sure that there is a purpose to it or there is a benefit to it. I'm not just messing around. So let's start off with work real quick because that's probably the easiest one to, I guess, explain. I'm the only source of income at home. I have to work. I need to have food on the table. I need to have the mortgage paid. I need to pay the bills. That one is pretty self-explanatory. I cannot just get away from work just because I don't feel like working. Moving on to school. So I am taking all of my classes online right now. These are fully online classes. I don't have to meet up with like a professor to do Zoom at a specific time or day. They just give me my work. I do my work on my own time, and that's pretty much it. So every Sunday, most of my classes release the work to do for the week. I try to knock out as much homework as I can Sunday and Monday, and this frees up the rest of my week's mornings because I do work night shifts. So everything that I have to do it in the mornings. And yeah, so Sunday, Monday, I'm usually pretty busy with homework. Today I knocked out like 95% of my assignments for the week. So tomorrow I won't be doing homework for like too long. But yeah, so that's pretty much how I take care of homework. I just like knock it out ASAP. I'm not procrastinating. I mean, here and there I'll probably leave like one assignment to the end of the week or something. But yeah, I just knock it out as soon as I'm able to. This frees up the rest of my week. As far as the gym goes, I have to go to the gym. I need to take care of my health. I need to stay healthy so that I'm able to provide and be here for my family. So that one is like a non-negotiable. Like I have to hit the gym. My wife also hits the gym, so she understands the importance of, staying healthy. So now, since I am making fitness content, there are days where I'm taking a little bit longer at the gym than I normally would. I mean, I'll probably add like 15 or 20 minutes to my gym time, I would say. I wouldn't say my exercise time, but to my gym time. So like, there's times where I'm sitting in my car trying to do like an intro for my video, or I am doing a video just in my car. I usually don't get everything on the first take, so it does take me a little while. And then of course, when I'm at the gym, I try to record when like there aren't other people around me. I don't want to make people feel uncomfortable, so sometimes I just have to wait a little bit. Sometimes I have to do like an extra set just so that I can get my exercise clip or whatever it is. And then as far as my family time goes, I usually try to dedicate like a full day to my wife and kid on the weekend. There are times where I do work overtime, so I'll go in like a 5th or 6th day even. And again, like I have to provide. So if I get the chance to get a little bit of extra money so that I'm able to do some fun stuff for them on the weekend, like I'm going to do it. But yeah, so we'll usually do something at least once a week. If we have like a pretty big trip coming up, or we know we're going to spend a lot of money on a specific trip, we'll kind of hold back a little bit and just do things like, going to the park or something. Like it doesn't have to be anything crazy. I think the number one thing in this whole equation is to have a partner who fully supports you. I am very fortunate to have a wife that is with me like 100% of the way. She sees my vision. She knows the opportunities and the potential that there is, like, doing this social media stuff. She knows that school, I guess, could be important. Like I could put it to use if needed. Like Well, honestly, I'm just gonna throw it out there. Like, I don't really want to work for anybody. Having my degree is kind of like a safety net, which I don't know. It's kind of like a good and bad thing. Like, I'm trying to go all in on this social media stuff, but again, I am the only source of income here, so I have to make sure that everything is covered. But yeah, when your partner sees your vision, they know the opportunities, they know the potential that's out there, they should support you. Like, this is all going to benefit them in the end as well. It's not just for me. I'm doing this to take care of my family. But overall, to wrap this up, I just want to say that work-life balance, I want to say, is BS if you have big goals. There's always going to be something that pulls you like to this side of the scale or whatever, and it's okay. As long as you're working towards your goals, just know that it's going to pay off in the long run. And that's how you should start to think is, start thinking long term. Is this going to benefit me in 2-3 years? No? Okay, maybe I'm not going to do this anymore. Let me know what you think about work-life balance. Like, do you think it's BS? Do you think it's needed? Do you think I'm overdoing it? Like, let me know what your thoughts are. But anyways, thanks for watching. I will see you on the next one.